Hello, welcome to the last part of my Start to Finish a Project series. A fast summary. In November, I started a blog post series on starting and finishing a project and giving people tools that they can use to start and finish a project. Because I know starting a project, you're excited, there's momentum, and then life happens. So I wanted to give some tools that people could pull out to maybe keep their momentum going and finish that project. The first was things that we could put in place, the first video, like accountability partner, accountability partner and organizing your space. And then we talked about celebrating your wins, breaking your project down, and those are other videos that you can check out on this channel. So this is the last part with two more tools that I hope that have worked for me and I hope that work for you. One is deadlines, which also could fall under accountability. The thing with deadlines is that make sure that you can honor them, because you don't want to set deadlines and have it just be another thing that you beat yourself up over, because that's not what we want, right? So deadlines are great in that, especially they work in conjunction with, if we break our project down into smaller manageable pieces. Deadlines are also great for that, because then we can set a deadline on the smaller piece that we do, because we've broken our project down into smaller manageable pieces, so we're not overwhelmed. We don't need a month to complete it. We could do it maybe in a weekend, we could do it in a week. So we could set deadlines on the smaller pieces. We do not have to set, our deadline does not have to be the completed piece of work in our hand. It can be each section that we want to complete, we can set a deadline. Chapter 1, set a deadline. Paint 2 pictures this month, set a deadline. This way they're more manageable and we can celebrate our wins after we complete those deadlines. Remember, this has to work for us, right? So the deadlines have to be realistic and they might have to be a bit flexible, because life's going to happen. Don't create so short a deadline that it's already that it's not doable. And maybe set a deadline that you complete your project before you check in with your accountability partner, right? Because that could be just another layer. My next one might be a bit controversial, but it's don't get tied to the end result, right? And I know that sort of sounds hard, because we have a project, we're knitting a sweater, we're writing a novel, we're painting pictures, we're doing a junk journal, and all those are great, and we want to go and complete our projects. We've broken them down, we've set deadlines, and now this woman's telling me not to be tied to the end result. But what I'm saying is, if we've broken our project down, and as we're working on our project, we're gathering information, we're having experiences, and maybe through information and experience for certain projects, it might lead us off into a different path. We might be curious, what if I tried that? What if I followed that? And I'm saying that's okay. Like maybe follow that path, maybe veer. Like this is not being stuck. I want to be clear. I'm not saying, oh, you're stuck. What I'm saying is that as we gather information and experiences on a project, we might be curious and we might want to pivot, and that's okay too. If you want to finish your project, like that, you don't want these distractions and you want to finish your project, great, finish your project, but at least know, like write somewhere, capture the idea, capture that curiosity, or capture that pivot, because maybe that's a future project that you want to explore, or sort of a journey you want to go on later. And and that's great too, right? So I guess for don't get tied to the end result is actually also don't expect something that's going to be perfect, because perfection is never going to happen. We have to realize that sometimes good enough is good enough. Like to finish it and have it be good enough, it's done. And it's the best that we can do, right? My thing is, at the end of the day, I want to look in the mirror and go, I did the best that I could do. Did I fall down sometimes? Definitely, I did. But that's it. So, and it's going to leave our journeys more exciting with curiosity involved, right? So, I hope from maybe this video, and if please go back and watch the other videos. This is the fourth in the series. Number 3 was showing you my junk journal that I've been working on during this series, and it is far from perfect. I have definitely explored collage and painting and just days I feel I've made a mess, but it's mine. So I just hope that you can maybe pick and choose some of these tools to help you focus or gather momentum to finish your project, because there is a sense of accomplishment. Like I don't want you to have boxes in your closet of unfinished projects, because sometimes we beat ourselves out. Maybe pull one out and ask yourself why. Why did you start that project? What was important about that project? And you know what? Maybe it's like, this project, this isn't me anymore. Like, this project, I started that when I was a different person and when I was on a different journey. And that's fine. That's totally fine. But if you look at it and you go, oh yeah, I really wanted this. This was important. This why I started this is still important to me. Then maybe just pull it out and watch these videos and think, can I break this down? Can I break this project down into smaller, manageable pieces so I'm not overwhelmed? Can I set myself deadlines? Can I remain curious? Can I maybe call an accountability partner so that somebody can keep me in check? I just want to say really fast, if you get an accountability partner, a friend, make sure it's somebody in the arena. You do not need to have an accountability partner that's going to beat you up or make you feel worse because you're not working on your project. It's got to be a safe person, right? Likely, hopefully somebody in the arena that actually gets working on projects are hard, right? That's what we want. Like, I just hope everybody has that person in the arena that's a cheerleader and supportive. And so take the project out and look, and is it still there? Do you still sort of feel curious about it? And maybe use some of these tools and continue on and finish your project. I would love to hear what you're working on, maybe what you're struggling with, and if these tools work, because like, none of these tools that I have told you about are new. None of them are new, right? Like, I'm sure you've all heard them before, because a lot of times I hear stuff and it's not new, but it doesn't resonate at the time for me. And I think that's really important too for people. Like, we hear stuff, but we're not ready to process it, I guess would be the right word. We're not ready to process it right. So I hope that you're ready to process some of this, that you're ready to break your project down, that you're ready to set deadlines, that you're ready to not be too tied to the end result and maybe be curious, that some of these work for you. This in itself, getting back and doing these YouTube videos, was a project for me. I don't have a lot of editing equipment. The previous ones are dark because I sort of did it facing my closet because I thought the audio would be better. So all this is my journey, and it's me also having more the experiences and taking it in and gathering information. So thank you for being part of my journey of putting videos on YouTube. I hope to continue. I love supporting people. I love being people's cheerleaders. So if you're watching this now, expect to hear more from me, because I sort of have an idea in my head. And that's about it. So check the previous videos out. I hope something resonates for you. I hope that you start a project, you do the messy middle, and you finish it, and it feels good. There's a sense of accomplishment, and it feels good. So thank you for watching. Thank you for following. Maybe subscribe so you don't miss anything, because I do want to sort of get back into this. Okay, so take care. And maybe we will see each other again. Bye.